They're hitting A, alright. There's one sitting mid, there's one sitting mid.
One tap on you.
Go crazy, go crazy, go crazy.
He's not coming in, nice.
Had to make sure he was dead, right?
One pusher, one tap.
So what's up guys, it's your hero by Nino Raquaggio. Welcome back to another video of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Ranked Play. In today's video, I wanted to show you guys the new updated top 5 meta loadouts for Ranked Play as of the Season 2 Reloaded update. There's been a couple of changes ever since, Ranked Play has kind of progressed here within Season 2. And, there's no more ISO Hemlock, no more TAC V, and I've definitely made some updates to my classes to keep myself on top of the game. I've been absolutely having a lot of fun with rank play, outplaying my opponents, getting some really nice plays and feats, and I've been climbing on top of the ranks, even landing myself a nice little 10+ win streak, getting myself purple flames, and everything like that. So I believe these classes should help you as well. Plus, you guys absolutely smashed it with the support of the last rank play loadouts video, where we got over 200,000 views, almost like 5,000 likes. You guys have just been so generous with the support, and I want to keep helping you guys do better in ranked play. So if you guys are excited to see these 5 ranked play loadouts, so you guys can dominate your opponents, shred your foes, and climb up those ranks as well, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. I also upload other sorts of class setups, in public match multiplayer lobbies where I drop nukes and stuff, so hopefully you guys will enjoy the content on that as well. Before moving on to the classes, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to the Noti gang from the comment section below my videos. Your guys' love and support always keeps me pushing further to make even better content every single day. I just want to say thank you guys for being the best supporters here on YouTube and on Twitch. If you want to be a part of the Noti gang in the future, let me know what your rank is in the comment section below of this video. And then later on, maybe you can see at the end of Season 2 Reloaded before we get into Season 3, where your final rank is, which I think would be kind of cool. But yeah, with all that being said, let's go ahead and show you guys the top 5 ranked meta loadouts. So starting it off, we got the TAC 56 loadout here, which we know is like the gun to use here, the AR to use in Modern Warfare 2 rank play. Starting it off, we got the attachment of the F-TAC Castle Comp muzzle, and this really helps us with horizontal and vertical recoil control, allowing the TAC 56 to be even more accurate across range. When it comes to the tunes, left side is going to be recoil stabilization at 0.41 ounces weight, making this gun even more accurate and easier to control across range, and you won't lose that much ADS speed, allowing you to still be snappy. Bottom side is going to be gun kick control at 0.18 inches length, allowing you to still stabilize this gun even further and win more gunfights at long range. Plus, you don't lose that much aiming out stability. When it comes to the Edge 47 grip underbarrel, this is going to help us a ton with recoil stabilization and aiming out stability, making this gun even more deadly accurate. The tunings are going to be left sider at recoil stabilization once again at 0.18 ounces weight, and you're not going to be losing that much ADS speed. Bottom side is going to be aiming out stability at 0.14 inches length as well, allowing this gun to even have further stability so it won't sway as much at longer ranges, and you won't lose that much aim walking speed, so you can still strafe left and right and win your gunfights that way. Next up, we got the 5.56 high velocity ammunition. I believe I told you guys before to use a barrel. Well, it was discovered recently that just the high velocity ammunition with that extra bullet velocity is more than enough bullet velocity than running it with a barrel. You don't need the barrel anymore is what I'm saying. With this attachment, like I said, you get that extra bullet velocity, and this makes a huge difference at longer ranges. You won't really feel it from like 0 to 40 meters, but in those rare cases where you do challenge people at longer ranges, your bullets are going to connect a lot more, and you'll have a faster time to kill. So I definitely recommend this because it does come in clutch in those rare scenarios where you are going to be in a longer range situation. When it comes to the tunings, left side is going to be damage range at 0.38 grams weight, maximizing your damage range so you can hit even harder, and you won't lose that much recoil smoothness. Bottom side is going to be bullet velocity at 4.06 GR load, maximizing your bullet velocity so your bullets can hit harder at longer ranges, and you won't lose that much recoil steadiness. And since we did take off the barrel, we are now using the stock of the TV LPX 434 stock, and this stock gives you a ton of aiming stability, and stability is very important because as you're aiming down sights, your gun does move around a little bit. This will minimize the amount that the gun moves around, allowing your first shot accuracy to be a lot more accurate. And you guys all know how much first shot accuracy is important, so this will give you the ultimate edge in ranked play. When it comes to tunings, left side is going to be ADS speed at negative 2.06 weight, allowing you to be very snappy with ADS speed and not lose too much aim walking steadiness. And bottom side is going to be aiming out stability at 1.16 inches length, allowing you to be more stable once again and not lose too much aim walking speed. And finally, when it comes to the last attachment, we got the rear grip of the Demo Clean Shot grip. And this is going to maximize your sprint to fire speed and ADS speed. All the other attachments help us with longer range capabilities, while this rear grip is going to help us a ton in short range situations, allowing us to bring up the TAC-56 faster and even outgun other SMGs like the Vasov 9K. This is like the most must-have attachment out of all the attachments in this build, and I recommend it highly. Left-sider tuning is going to be ADS speed at negative 0.52 ounces weight, maximizing the ADS speed even more to be faster with this gun, and you don't lose so much recoil steadiness. Bottom side is going to be sprint to fire speed at negative 0.10 inches width, allowing you to bring up the gun faster and have a faster time to kill. Plus, you won't lose that much aiming out stability. And keep in mind, with all the tunes that I'm showing you guys with all the loadouts, they are the best tunes because you're optimizing the benefits and you're minimizing the least amount of negatives that you're going to have with these tunes. So you're going to be super powering your gun and winning your gunfights. So get to these precise numbers as close as possible. If you don't, you know, you could just be like 1 or 2 or 3 off and you still basically receive maximum benefits. And there we have it with the TAC-56, the 5 best attachments and the best tunings. And I recommend the TAC-56 greatly. It's easily one of the strongest assault rifles in the game for its accuracy, and you'll find yourself hardly losing gunfights with this setup in particular. Use it for yourself. When it comes to the rest of your loadout, you can pretty much choose any combination of things that you want. I just recommend, you know, an S&D package or OBJ package. You could, you know, switch between either of these. And then when it comes to OBJ, you could obviously run Trophy System, or if you're trying to sneak around, flank your opponents, you can run Dead Silence. So those are just general guidelines. Nothing else really matters. Let's keep it going. Next, when it comes to the Vasov 9K, it's the ultimate SMG to go ahead and win gunfights with. Our first attachment is going to be the AVR T90 Comp muzzle for the Vasov 9K here, and this is going to maximize our horizontal and vertical recoil control, so we can hit longer range shots even better. I used to use the Bruin Cubic Comp, but this attachment is even better just from my own experience. Left-sided tuning is going to be recoil stabilization of 0.46 ounces weight, and we don't lose that much ADS speed at this particular point as well. Bottom side is going to be gun kick control at 0.30 inches length, maximizing that control and not losing too much aiming out stability. Our next attachment is going to be the FSS Sharkman 90 underbarrel. Left side is going to be recoil stabilization at 0.36 ounces weight, and we don't lose that much ADS speed. And the bottom side is going to be aiming out stability at 0.36 inches length, not losing that much aim walking speed. And this is just going to give you aiming out stability. You could use any of the other underbarrels if you really wanted to, but they all lower your ADS speed, which is not good. So this is going to allow us to, you know, be as speedy as possible and still be very accurate for longer range kills. Next up, we got the stock of the Achazot stock. And when it comes to this attachment, you're pretty much rocking with that extra sprint speed and aim walking speed to move around the map a lot more quickly and, you know, play that objective, get to a particular choke point, and hold it down. When it comes to tuning, the left side is going to be ADS speed at negative 2.32 ounces weight, and you won't lose that much aim walking steadiness at this particular point. Bottom side is going to be aiming out stability at 1.70 inches length, maximizing that stability, and you won't lose that much aim walking speed either. And finally, for the last attachment that we got the True Tac Grip rear grip here, which is going to help us a ton with sprint to fire speed and ADS speed, allowing us to bring up this SMG faster and win more gunfights. Left side is going to be ADS speed at negative 0.35 ounces weight, and we don't lose that much recoil steadiness. And the bottom side is going to be sprint to fire speed at negative 0.17 inches width, maximizing that sprint to fire speed and not losing too much aiming out stability. And yeah, you only need 4 attachments on the Vasov 9K. You want to preserve as much speed as possible, and this will allow you to still be accurate, to move around the map quickly, and outgun other SMGs. The Vasov 9K is easily the king of ranked play when it comes to the SMG meta here, and I will provide another SMG class, but the Vasov is the one you should use, in my opinion. Next up, we have a really strong competitor to the TAC-56, the Kastov 7.62. And the thing I like about this gun is that it hits harder than the TAC-56, but it's just a little bit harder to control. With the build that I have for you guys will be able to control this gun a lot more easily and potentially outgun the TAC-56 even at longer ranges. So for our first attachment, we got the SA Leveler 55 muzzle. This is going to maximize our horizontal and vertical recoil control. You guys already know the Kastov has a lot of recoil, but this will minimize it by a lot, and you'll be able to get some farther range kills. When it comes to the left slider, we got recoil stabilization at 0.36 ounces of weight, maximizing that stabilization and not losing too much ADS speed. Bottom side is going to be gun kick control, once again at 0.25 inches length, maximizing that control and not losing too much aiming out stability. For our underbarrel, we are rocking once again the Edge 47 grip underbarrel because it's the best underbarrel in the game. You're maximizing that stabilization and you'll be super accurate across range, trust. Left slider is going to be recoil stabilization at 0.62 ounces weight, and you won't be losing that much ADS speed. Bottom side is going to be aiming out stability at 0.19 inches length, and you won't be losing that much aim walking speed. We're also adding the ammunition of the 7.62 high velocity for that bullet velocity, so our bullets can connect faster at longer ranges. Just like I said with the TAC-56, this makes a huge difference in long range gunfights. And for the tunings, we got left sider being damage range at 0.32 grams weight, maximizing that damage range so you can hit even harder at longer ranges and not lose too much recoil smoothness. Bottom side is going to be bullet velocity at 6.97 GR load, maximizing that bullet velocity and not losing too much recoil steadiness. When it comes to the stock, we're rocking the Kastov RPK factory stock, which is going to help us a ton with aiming out stability and recoil control. Now, you are going to feel a little bit slow with this stock, so if you don't want to put on the stock, you can put on another stock that doesn't lower your speed, or you can put on like a red dot sight or whatever the case is, a Simline Pro, but this will make the Kastov 6.2 really deadly accurate, and you'll definitely be able to outgun the TAC-56 even at longer ranges, as long as you can control and master the recoil of this gun. It might be a little bit hard for some of you to control, but if you learn to master this gun, you'll be outgunning all the TAC-56 users and making them mad. When it comes to the tuning on the left slider here, ADS speed at negative 1.81 ounces weight, maximizing the ADS speed, and you won't be losing that much aim walking steadiness. And the bottom slider is going to be aiming out stability at 1.32 inches length, maximizing that stability and not losing too much aim walking speed. And finally, for our rear grip, we got that true tack grip, which of course you guys know helps with the fire speed and ADS speed. And when it comes to the tuning, we got left slider at ADS speed at negative 0.61 ounces weight, maximizing the ADS speed and not losing too much recoil steadiness. And the bottom slider is going to be sprint to fire speed at negative 0.22 ounces or inches width, and we're not going to be losing that much aiming out stability. And when you take it into the firing range, this thing, it's legit such a beamer, bro. Like, it hardly freaking moves. Like, right now, I'm not really controlling anything, and it hardly freaking moves. Like, it's got a very predictable recoil pattern that you can account for. So you're just moving to the left, like, your control stick to the left and to the bottom. You'll be able to control this very easily, and it's not such a high magnitude that you could even outgun the TAC-56 users in this game. So rock this as an alternative to the TAC-56, and some of you guys might even like it better than the TAC-56. I recommend this gun highly. Next up, we got the competitor to the Vasov 9K, the Lockman Sub. And with the Lockman Sub, we've only got 3 attachments because we want to maximize its speed as much as possible. When it comes to the muzzle, we got the X10 Razor Comp. And in my opinion, this has been the best muzzle in terms of like recoil pattern, in giving us the best horizontal and vertical recoil control so that we can outgun people at farther ranges. Left slider tuning is going to be recoil stabilization at 0.18 ounces weight, and you won't be losing that much ADS speed. Bottom side is going to be gun kick control at 0.18 inches length, maximizing that control and not losing too much aiming out stability. When it comes to the underbarrel, we got the good old FSS Shark Fin 90 once again, to give us that ultimate stability so that we can, you know, get longer range targets a lot more easily. Left slider tuning is going to be recoil stabilization at 0.28 ounces weight, maximizing that stability and not losing too much ADS speed. And bottom slider is going to be aiming out stability at 0.18 inches length, maximizing that idle stability once again and not losing too much aim walking speed. And finally, when it comes to the last attachment, we got the Lockman TCG-10 rear grip. And this is going to maximize our recoil control. The thing that sucks about the Lockman Sub is that it can't compete with the Vasov because it doesn't have a rear grip that helps sprint to fire speed / ADS speed. So it does kind of lose out in that sense. But when it comes to the tuning of this gun, we got ADS speed on the left side at negative 0.29 ounces weight. And the bottom side is going to be sprint to fire speed at negative 0.41 inches width, maximizing the speed as much as possible with this Lockman Sub with the 3 attachments that were given. So if it was up to me, and you wanted to optimize this gun as much as possible to compete against the Vasov 9K, these would be the 3 attachments to run. However, there is another combination where you could run the Phase 3 grip or the F-Tac Tiger grip, and with that, you know, attachment inbound, you could also run the stock of the LM Stockless mod, which also gives you ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, and movement speed, and maximizing those speed elements of this gun, while still making this gun very controllable, and you'll be able to move around the map. You could try that combination of attachments. You know, you can find out the tunings on your own, and it could compete with the Vasov 9K, but you are going to be sacrificing some recoil control, so it kind of depends how you want to rock this gun. I think this is going to be the most optimal way to rock this gun to compete against the Vasov 9K, or you could try the other combination, but either way, the Vasov is still better, just from personal experience. And finally, we got kind of like an outlier when it comes to the AR meta of this game, the M13B. And I really like this setup because the M13B got a buff and actually can compete pretty well with this setup from my own personal experience. So when it comes to the muzzle, we got the FJX Fulcrum Pro for that vertical and horizontal recoil control. And when it comes to the tuning of this gun, left side is going to be recoil stabilization at 0.36 ounces of weight, maximizing the stability and not losing too much ADS speed. Bottom side is going to be gun kick control at 0.18 inches length, maximizing that control as well and not losing too much aiming out stability. Of course, we gotta be rocking our 5.56 high velocity for that bullet velocity. And when it comes to the tuning of this attachment, left slider is gonna be damage range at 0.56 grams weight, and we won't be losing that much recoil smoothness. Bottom side is gonna be bullet velocity at 7.55 GR load, making sure that our bullets hit hard as fast as possible and we don't lose too much recoil steadiness. We're actually rocking a 45 round magazine on this gun because it does tend to lose ammo way too quick in my opinion. So you're gonna have to sacrifice the 45 round mag. If you don't want to though, you could also take this off and put on an underbarrel, but I recommend the extra ammunition personally. Next up, we also have the optic of the Slimline Pro because I don't think the M13B has the cleanest sights. For the tuning on this, left side is going to be ADS speed at negative 1.35 ounces weight, maximizing our ADS speed and not losing too much flinch resistance, and the bottom side is going to be all the way to far. And this means that when you aim down sights with this M13B and the optic on, you're going to have the best peripheral vision possible. You're going to have extra FOV, and you're going to be more aware of your surroundings, thus you're going to be more accurate and aiming towards your opponents. This makes a huge game changer, especially in competitive play here, and I definitely recommend running an optic on this gun to give you a nice little edge. And last but not least, we got the Bruin Flash Grip rear grip, and this is going to give us that sprint to fire speed and ADS speed that we're used to on other attachments. And we're going to be tuning the left slider at negative 0.06 ounces weight, maximizing the ADS speed, and the bottom slider is going to be sprint to fire speed at negative 0.12 inches width, maximizing that sprint to fire speed so we can have a faster time to kill. And we don't lose that much aiming out stability or recoil steadiness. And yeah, the M13B is an interesting gun. I think out of all the other ARs that we have available to us, it can compete with the Kastov and the TAC-56. But usually people are going to stick to the TAC-56 or the Kastov. But I think this might be interesting for some people to try out and see if they like as well. And I guess as a bonus, I'm going to give you guys an also pistol class. We got the DZS open comp muzzle with these tunings available to it. We got the XRK TR9 trigger action with these tunings available to it. The Sigma IV optic here with these tunings available to it. The XRK pistol stock here with these tunings available to it. And the Cronin Lima 6 rear grip with these tunings available to it. I don't even like go ahead and tune the pistol just because it's such a minimal part of the setup, because I can just legit run 2 attachments on a pistol and just go crazy with it. Sometimes I just pull out a raw pistol because the pistol's pretty OP. I don't feel like you need the class for it, but if you ever do want to, that's the class I would use. But yeah, those are the 5 meta loadouts for rank play from the most recent Season 2 Reloaded update. I recommend this freaking class highly. The TAC-56 and the Vasov are easily going to take over. The Kastov 7.62 can be a very good alternative though if you're able to control that recoil. It can outgun the TAC-56, but that's only going to be for a skilled, few set of people. And then these are just more so like fun classes in my opinion with the Lockman Sub and the M13B. But these are in my opinion the top 5 guns in rank play. If you guys enjoyed, like I said before, drop a like and subscribe. And let me know if your rank is any better from the previous video that I made or with this video that I made. I'll be making even more videos, in the future, and hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Thank you for being the best supporters here on YouTube and on Twitch, and let me know how you're enjoying rank play. I love you all. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to see these gameplays live, make sure you guys go ahead and follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/themarkovhero. I interact with the chat, and we have a good old time roasting ragers and nuking fools. Also, if you guys want to see even more videos from me, check me out on my second channel, More Hero. On that channel, you guys will see Warzone 2 gameplay, store bundles, and other miscellaneous videos that aren't here on the main channel. Also subscribe to my third channel, Hero No Commentary, where you can see raw Call of Duty gameplay from me, with no face cam, no commentary, or anything like that. Just some chill COD ASMR. I'm also a partner of G Fuel, a gaming and energy drink performance company. If you're ever low on energy before a gaming session, before an exam, early in the morning, or you need to work out or whatever the case is, you can go ahead and take some G Fuel. You might see it in the background of my videos from time to time, and I definitely recommend them. If you're interested, you can go over to gfuel.com and use my code BALLER for a 20 to 30% discount, and be a true baller and save that money, while also enjoying an amazing drink. My favorites include Party Punch, Hype Sauce, and Peach Rings, but you guys can choose what you want. Thank you guys for making this partnership possible. I really love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being a beautiful audience, and without further ado, I hope you guys have a good fucking day. Stay awesome, and keep being big ballers. I love you all. Shout out to the channel members as well. You're incredible.